we had a young man come through to the pool. And he walked into the pool and he stood in the pool, not of this church. First time I've seen him. Came and stood here in the pool. I was chatting to Ian afterwards and I said, man, those miracles were awesome. He said, the miracles were awesome. He says, but the words of knowledge really freaked me out. And this young man came and stood in the pool. And when I looked at him, I started to minister to him and I said, God's going to start dialing your number. Because I just saw one of those old telephones. And then I said, but there's a lot of fear in your life. And just like that, I said, in fact, the other night, I said, you had a visitor in the night. And I said, and you were so afraid, you got up and you ran through to the lounge. Awesome. How are you? I saw you sitting right at the back in the corner there. Okay. And when I saw you sitting over there, I just wanted to tell you that it's almost like it's like God's got your number in the right sense of the word. And I felt like God is saying, I'm going to be dialing your number regularly. And you're going to have encounters with God. It's going to be amazing. And you're going to go like, this is weird. God's going to go like, remember that word that man said? You're going to start having encounters that people even go like, this is weird. What just happened here? It's just amazing. These people coming up to you, people coming and saying, God told me to tell you this in the street, all sorts of things. And God is saying, I'm dialing your number. And after a while, you're going to start to see how things are going to change in your life. Because there's a sense in which you almost feel a bit like black sheep, left out, overlooked, all of these kind of things. And you're going to start to understand that you are right on the top of God's list of priorities. You have an indescribable innate fear that you can't put your finger on. And it's there most of the time. I don't know if it was the other night, but I saw you wake up and I don't know, it was like I almost saw you go through, you woke up and you went through, I don't know if it was a couple of months ago or whatever, but you had an experience, something disturbed you and you got up in your sleep and you went through and you were kind of like walking around and restless or something like that. Something like that happened to you? And it was like it was such a fearful thing that happened to you, and it was like you were thinking and saying, devil, just stay away, and you were speaking to this thing because it had like a personality. Is that right? Because I saw you almost go through like to the lounge or something like that. Is that right? Okay. God says that's the first time I dialed your number. Okay? Because I got your attention. Right. Now I'm a man of God, right? And I just want to tell you that I set you free from all fear. You're going to start to sleep really well. You're even going to have dreams again, like you used to as a young guy. You used to dream, and when life was lekker and everything was cool, that's how you're going to dream, all right? But that thing is not going to visit you anymore. Okay, it comes to an end. Okay? Now, how do you know something like that? God gives revelation. God can give dreams. Isn't that right? We don't limit. We kingdom people. We can pick up everything in the spirit. Isn't that right? How did I know that? Same way Daniel knew this dream. It's by the Spirit.